Hello and welcome into another video. Today we are taking a look at Assetto Corsa Evo, the new one. And today we are seeing if controller is a viable option for this game. Quick disclaimer. I don't know what's going on with the optimization in this game, but out of the box for the 30 series cards, it's been absolutely horrendous. And just for reference point, I play Assetto Corsa Classic with a lot of mods, 4K, and I get well over 100 frames per second. For this one, I haven't been able to figure out a good enough graphics setting to make the game consistently smooth like it is for my modded version of Assetto Corsa. So this is going to be both a review of the controllers and just you're gonna see if you have like more mid-tier specs and you haven't gotten the game yet. And listen, I don't have mid-tier specs as far as like my CPU and my RAM. The only thing that would be considered to be mid-tier would only just be my GPU, but I shouldn't like have these much issues. And I feel like this game out of the box, even early access, should run better than a modded version of Assetto Corsa Classic. Now that's my take. You guys can agree with it, disagree with it, but nothing that you guys are going to write in the comments will change my mind about that. Okay, so with all of those disclaimers out of the way, we're at Imola. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this track. This is where we are, and let's see what Assetto Corsa is like on the controller. Performance not great so far. Controller feel is good. Frames are not good. I got spun out by cars behind me. All right, well, let's restart this because the frames are just so bad, dude. Like, I don't know. And I've been seeing that people have been having these kinds of issues with Assetto Corsa, like out of the box. It's been pretty crazy. Okay, so we're getting to this race, and I have good news for people who love playing Assetto Corsa on controller. For the most part, it feels like the controller feel is almost the same as it was in the classic game. Very easy to modulate the throttle with the triggers. And the steering input is actually quite good. Ooh, I should have slowed down there a little bit more. I'm using this view because that way you guys can actually tell I'm using a controller, because I feel like with the controller, the steering movements when you watch it, like in this cockpit view, they're a little bit unnatural. And for me, it's a dead giveaway to tell if someone is actually using a controller or not. But I would say so far so good. I don't have any real complaints. I'm just pretty sure I thought the brakes too late there, but it was actually kind of perfect. Feels pretty good. Chicane. Took some extra liberties there. Mirrors don't look bad. I mean, I have to put the settings on low, otherwise I wouldn't be able to have the frames stable as they are, and I went kind of deep. It's going to be a drag race between the both of us down this part of the track, which I'm winning. So there is, you know, a little bit of opportunity to be smooth. Some of the physics is slightly different, but overall I think it's pretty similar to what we had before. But one of the things I do feel is there is a lot of lightness to the cars once you come off throttle. It's almost like you come off the throttle and the cars have like no weight to them. Oh, I went deep. I missed my braking point. It's kind of something I'm struggling with the car right now, because we come all the way off the brake and throttle and turn. The car just kind of like, it wants to slide around. Which for me is a little bit hard to manage on the controller, because you're more or less relying on what you see visually versus, you know, on a wheel, you know, the wheel trying to go the opposite direction of where you're trying to go. Oh, and I got my wheel on the grass. Oh my god, I'm just messing up all these braking points. It's pretty bad. I don't know why I hit the brakes there. Okay, this lap, let's not miss our braking points. Maybe I braked a little bit too early there. This is a very nice kind of like flowy circuit with some very tight technical parts. I like it. Alright, so overall, how did it feel? I think it felt good. There are some subtle changes to like the physics, and that could be because they have like a new engine that they're using. They're not using their old engine. They made one in-house, so that could be causing a lot of the performance issues and a lot of the controlling issues that we have. And I wouldn't necessarily say that it's an issue. It's just something we got to get used to, and how they're doing physics now. But it's not so much different from the previous game that it's like the controller's unusable. I still think that you could be very fast on the controller. You're just gonna have to be god tier with your inputs. Like, you're gonna have to be able to make very precise inputs on the controller, and that's, you know, that's what it's about. If you're trying to talk about being smooth. But overall, I do feel that if players were worried about controller not being an option for Assetto Corsa Evo, I'm here to tell you that don't worry, it's good. And I think with the updates they're going to be putting out, that it's probably going to be a lot better, especially if they can figure out the that coming off the throttle and turning, you know, just the car just basically not feeling like it's weightless. And that could be something unique with the controller itself. I don't know if people on the wheel have, you know, a similar feeling of when you come off the throttle, but that's kind of how it feels on the controller, and that's probably the only downside that I can really say. Let me know if you guys have played Assetto Corsa Evo on controller, and let me know what your experience has been like, and also let me know about your performance experience and issues that you may be having with the current game. Like, I'm always interested to hear. I'm gonna go inside here. Yeah, we're in the garage. Let me know like what your experiences have been with performance, with the controller, even with the wheel. I'm interested to know down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.